Hey, hey. So I was just checking my inbox here on the Tumblr, and I haven't done that in a long time. I just wanted to touch on a couple of things that I saw interesting, piqued my interest. Um, I want to shout out Androgynous Peanut Avenue for their very thoughtful message. Thanks. Um, Someone asked me, do you still believe in no labels? Because I hope we will get to see you with a girl on OnlyFans. And you know what? That's not out of the realm of possibility. I just have to find a girl that'd be willing to make a porno with me. Um, then there were several messages, each asking kind of the same thing, kind of not, but kind of just going to group it together. Someone was asking about a past relationship, and someone asked about my current relationship, and that's not really something I like to get too much in detail without um, with those who aren't in my very immediate circle. But in this instance, I'll make an exception just to make myself clear. Um, there was also someone else that asked, "Is it hard? Was it hard to find love?" And I'm not an expert on love per se, but I've been in a few relationships, and it is something that finds you, as cliche as that is. But you know what? Some of the best things in life are cliches. That's what makes them cliches. I don't know. Yeah, you don't go looking for something like that. It just at the right time will come into your life, and it comes in many different forms. Um, Everyone comes into your life to teach you something, even if just a season, and even if that season is short, you have something, everyone has something to teach you. Um, Long distance sucks, being 3,000 miles apart, but I feel really good about Josh and I. He gets me, and I think I get him, and it's good. And if there's a potential good thing in your life, enjoy it while it's there, because you don't know if it's not always going to be. You don't know if it's always going to be. Sometimes things don't work out, but you move forward and life goes on. Someone else said that I looked sad recently. And you know what? I am sad. It's not because I don't love my boyfriend. Like I said, the distance sucks, but you know what? The past couple years have been increasingly trying in that I don't mean life's difficulties have become particularly harder, but there really does seem to be a shift in the mood and in the tone and in the vibes and the energy of the people around me. And I know I'm not the only one that is seeing this. I mean, I really hate to even vocalize it into existence, therefore, to make it more prominent. But this divide between communities and sub-communities, it's crazy the way people talk to each other and treat each other, especially these people who can't show their faces on the internet. The internet is so crazy. It's so fucking crazy. I have my career to thank from the internet, you know, but I think the internet as a tool is humanity's greatest blessing and curse because people will show their true colors and it's not pretty. And it makes me think, is that are people this awful as a whole? Are most people that awful? I strive to want better for myself and for the people I love, but at the end of the day, it's on a greater scope. We're all in this together. Crazy, right? Like, I just find myself like less surprised every day at something I should be shocked by. And I'm just like, yeah, people are awful. But I don't want to believe that. And I know I'm reminded by beautiful people and their actions that there is good. So let's, I don't know, look to that. I find myself being bombarded with so much negative uh, coverage of just going ons in the world, and I don't want to be blind or ignorant to these things, but we have to remind ourselves what's real is what's in front of us, what we see and what happens in our own world, not this the world on we see through a screen. Stay woke, but don't don't get carried away, right? I mean, there's nothing good to come from that. Yeah, I don't even really know what I'm talking about. I just had to felt like I had to say something about anything. I mean, every time I upload a YouTube video, don't I go, oh, I'm gonna be better about uploading videos, and that never happens because you know what? I'll fall in a funk, and that's neither here nor there. It's not because I am unhappy with my life as a whole. I'm just very aware of the things going on around me, and sometimes I just don't want to say anything, you know? In other news, I was going to upload a vlog for you guys the other day for my trip to Alaska. It's 15 minutes long, and I don't know if some of the files were corrupted, but it would not save or upload to YouTube, and it made me want to claw my fucking eyes out. So I'm starting from scratch, so stay tuned for that eventually. Who knows when you'll get it? I'm just going to surprise you. I always get kind of bummed when it gets cold. It's middle of November here. We had our first snowstorm of the season. And it's no coincidence that my birthday is next week. And I always get really introspective as my birthday nears because I'm just like, all right, made it around this floating mud rock another 365 days. But what does it mean? All right.